Bowl champions. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will have first crack at this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams had...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7. And they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the 49ers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A low line drive and short kick. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the BYU Cougars offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He's taking the shot. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougar!
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd. He unleashes a long one. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Touchdown, 49ers. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Got his man out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Williams looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Direct snap. Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, BYU! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. Now the pitch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Green. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Off play action. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the returner is stopped. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Looking for the 4th down conversion, BYU comes to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Find some fresh air. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the 49ers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Hits the crease. Touchdown, BYU. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pressure coming.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On the ground, it's Combs. Breaks into the open. And eventually taken down. What about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? And the 49ers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Quick completion to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Snap it to the back. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They go to the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 3rd down play from the gun. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Splits the uprights. Good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Frisco Bowl. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
And the 49ers will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, go get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, the strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Open space in the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this. Turning it on! He now has 56 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Looking downfield on first down. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Green. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. That's another Charlotte. Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They think there's room to run to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he tried to put the touch on it, but it's incomplete. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Toure. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going back to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Williams will pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Off play action on first down. They're looking at interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And on 2nd down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets him down to the 26. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This BYU offense set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Toss to the outside. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it on the outside. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. That's another Charlotte. He leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the 49ers are threatening in the red zone. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Got the quick pass. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The 49ers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Charlotte! Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? He'll set up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Combs. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Wong. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. The give on the inside. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Williams looking for a man. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Got him downfield. Still running at the 40. Taps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Got his man downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The 49ers look to do some damage in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Combs. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Charlotte. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. He's got it in the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we have a 1-possession game late. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Creates a little room. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams will pass. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Complete to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The give and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. BYU has this offense clicking. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. Smashes through the tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward,